Chief Minister Biren says unemployment is the cause of restlessness among youth in Manipur. Cadres of Pre-Pak Pro surrender before Chief Minister Biren. Minister Nkaishi recalls contribution of Dr. Ambedkar as a social reformer for the development of Dalits. People of Patsoi constituency alleged malpractices in vote counting in assembly election, demand recounting of votes. And school students joined Blooming Manipur and plant flowers at Kwairamban to keep the women's market neat and clean. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News and I'm Premi Thangcham bringing you the top stories. Chief Minister Nongthong Biren today held employment responsible for restlessness among the youth in Manipur. Inaugurating Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana PMKVY training center opened by NGI Skilled India under National Skill Development Corporation at Thangmeiban this morning, the Chief Minister said, as a first step to make sure that employees of the state government send their children to government schools, the government will make deduction from their salaries if they do not send their children to government schools. He also said the government is considering to discontinue their service if they do not oblige the government order. Biren asserted that the government alone provide employment to every household and it is necessary to create jobs for the youth by the government in collaboration with private skill development agencies. He said more than 7 lakh youth are unemployed in the state and the government aims at providing skills to more than 37,000 youth between 2017 and 2020. The newly opened PMKVY training center will be opened at Suzuki Motors on Thangmeiban DM College Road. Education Minister T.H. Radhesham, PMKVY National Coordinator Hemanta Larma, President of Manipur Medical Council Professor Sinam Rajendra were among those present at the event.
Marketing like the beginning of production the wala is production to what the marketing pot line in the center to talk about local product procurement act to the Makada state adapt to implement the government including institution government offices PPP model the operate over corporation sing curricular labor mayam se standing order mandate parda whatever availability of the materials in the state, adugi matung in a state ki post in decision nagadabani have a port of order my issue to learn cabinet and Hanzukanay. District ki bangi blockade masism sahi mari manga tarasam kang nakan the thamasi. Just human development should either. A quay of the such issue. Namoy the Bataway or the Poto Tau and Ilgadum Pura Sakani Harga so I'm very sorry.
Education, Labour and Employment Minister T.H. Radhesham stressed the need to understand the demands of the people first. He also emphasized that the skills of youth should be improved to encourage them start entrepreneurship.
A training center ayam orthodox skill for example, a fall selling. Building fall selling if we give skill training our own boys and they can get jobs employment people self-employment we are importing skilled people from outside. First we have to identify the areas where we have to impart skill training.
2 cadres of proscribed Pre-Pak Pro surrendered before the Chief Minister today. The 2 cadres surrendered before Chief Minister Nongthong Biren at a homecoming ceremony held at CM's bungalow this afternoon. The 2 surrender cadres are identified as self-styled Sergeant Major Salam Sitoljit, alias Seven Kumar, 28, son of Fulchan from Uripo Kumanthim Lekai, and self-styled Corporal Pebam Bishorjit alias Tomcha 24, son of Rojit from Kiamgai Awang Lekai. The 2 cadres sneaked out of the camps located in Myanmar. The Chief Minister expressed his happiness at the surrender by the cadres to return to normal life and also appealed to other revolutionaries to return to normal life. Biren also said many cadres are leaving their organizations due to the incidents which occurred at 7th Imar and Loitang Kuno and promised that the new government will not let repeat such incidents in future.
Tholaba mainstream da Miamga Prajaga Puna Leminani and Santi Kilamida Lab is now sing the Mubang sing the Kuimaduki property, Makogi life, Makogi Munganung, Makogi Hingnabi Lambi, Maram San of Hazana Koi protection pigani, Adugan and Makoibo shelter dogane have a say, Masiki Tazabazinasi Pijari. Surrender package is already exists, and the present government is going to review it because so that we can accommodate more humanly and more lively.
Governor Dr. Najma Heptullah greeted the people of Manipur on the occasion of Chairauba festival for the Hindu Meiteis. In her message, the governor said Chairauba symbolizes the coming of a new year. She urged the people to strive towards the goal for bringing peace and prosperity in every household. The governor also greeted the Christians in Manipur on the sacred occasion of Good Friday. She said Good Friday is a reminder of the compassion and supreme sacrifice of Jesus Christ for all the sins of mankind. Bharatiya Janata Party Manipur Pradesh greeted the people on the occasion of Sajibu Chairauba and Good Friday. In a press release, the party hoped that the festival will bring peace and prosperity in the state. Center for Study of Social Exclusion and Inclusive Policy, Manipur University today observed the 126th birth anniversary of Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, who was the chairman of the Constitution Drafting Committee. Speaking on the occasion, Tribal and Hill Areas Development Minister N. Kaishi recalled the contribution of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar as a leader and a social reformer for the upliftment of the downtrodden and eradication of untouchability and caste restrictions in India. Kaishi said Dr. Ambedkar fought for the rights of the Dalits and other socially backward classes. The minister also stated that he made efforts to eradicate the social evils. He urged the people to follow the teachings of B.R. Ambedkar to bridge the gap between the people of the hills and valley in Manipur. He assured that the government will work to strengthen unity among the people and for the development of the state. Professor Adya Prasad Pandey, Vice Chancellor of Manipur University, teachers and students of the university attended the event.
True spirit of Dr. Ambedkar. Unless there is equal distribution, respect and concern for one another, there will not be true development and peaceful coexistence in our society today. My department, together with government, will try our best to bring about a just and a positive change in the state.
Oinam MLA L. Radha Kishore today visited different areas in the constituency. The MLA expressed his happiness at finding people engage themselves with NERGS at Ngaikong Sifai and Ngaikong Kulin. Radha Kishore also visited Taubul and Koijuman and interacted with farmers. He was happy to see the black topping work at Koijuman. The MLA was accompanied by officials of Horticulture Department during the visit. Oinam Sarat Chandra, an election agent of NEIDP candidate in Patsoi constituency, Sapam Kunjikishore, has alleged that there were irregularities and malpractices during the counting of votes of Patsoi constituency in the 11th Assembly elections. Sarat Chandra claimed that on the day when Kunjikishore's election agent went to deposit postal ballots, RO's bench clerk identified as Naurem Joy asked the NEIDP's election agent to deposit over 17 postal ballots to an empty ballot box. He later insisted Naurem Joy to change the ballot box after he came to know it was a ballot box meant for Konthocham constituency. Sarachandra also alleged that Kunjikishore's election agents were made to remain outside the counting hall after the third round of counting. He said they will approach the court to find out the truth. He said the incident is known to the micro-observer of the counting hall and the evidence is recorded in the CCTV camera installed at the hall. Senator Chandra urged the Manipur government to understand the demand of the people of Patsoy to recount the votes.
Court wagera any langaxina tizelakota cooperation pini koi marukebs in any high punumakto I asing with periods subjana lives and I do population paswiki prazamiam Manipur prazamiam da sibo in the president singbook sending I tamoyam singna magidam to hone yam kana hone I sahimatang sida awana tidige koi maruki the muktan hona jabni kayumamta dugumba I think life the considers with the padava adu mingon da loktuna konova koi the madum so koi consider that observate laminary mayamsina dum sakini and mase prazamiamna angonda lana lobby the naba I tasing mediagi tongue the sing books of in Hazening. A quick arrows in a bon missing Tiban Misida, Kendi the Manga is in Gakoi, Manga Aroga, Timina Remogi, Staff Karaga, Timina Beheluiga, some there's a Tarangi, can see Loire. They will Mangani tease, they will Humdor, Pesida, Tung Wang, the Lebuno, who went Tung Wang, the Aron Hibini.
An interactive session on Digital India, Next Generation Services Faceless, Paperless and Cashless was held at DRDA Conference Hall. Bankers and business community attended the session organized by District Administration, Senapati. As done in the past, family members and relatives offered floral tributes at the Martyr Complex at Chingmairong. The Martyrs' Day was observed in memory of 9 cadres of Revolutionary People's Front (RPF) who died in an encounter with security forces on April 13, 1982. Family Committee for the observation of 13 April has been observing the day for the last several years. A large number of people, including students, offered floral tribute at the memorial today. Tight security arrangements were made to prevent untoward incident by CRPF and Manipur police personnel. A team of doctors and nurses from Jenims, Iboyaima Hospital, Raj Medicity, Imphal Hospital and CMO opened a medical camp at Chingmairong Sinam Laikai Community Hall.
Makhoi mapan khakta nate khoina pangthok chari basi khoi ki Manipur gi hoina laikhidrawa athauba khuding maki mafam da ikai khumna ba uchabani masi makhoi mapan gaki ayabagi laujaraga khoi khunging maki hoina pangthok chaba asigumba haikale ka tambagi thauramasi mahoksa gum handak su pangthoi sarkar na thingba kaya ma thami adubu athingba singdu honorable Manipur High Court ta ikhona dragas thajaraga katok jabani High Court na su ayaba pibiraga goki pangthok chariba thauramasi aikona dum pangthok charakpani
amata oina santi da moi atma santi gi damakta hekale ka tambi bai damakta family gi mai kai dagi aina thagat sari aduga nungdang gi matamda yumdong khuding gi maira mamam tanga khoi punna amata oina moi atma santi gi damakta thungan da maira mamam tang katpi.
School students today joined a movement to keep the Khairamban Bazaar neat and clean by planting flowers at the women's market in the heart of the city. Blooming Manipur is a campaign started 5 years ago under the initiative of a Manipuri based in the United Kingdom, Dr. Elangbam Bishwaji, to make Manipur green and clean, as has been planting flowers and other plants in and around Khairamban market. Members of Let's Paint the Art Green Kangla Facebook page and students of Regina English School, Imphal planted flowers in the bazaar area early this morning. In 2014, flowers were planted and a cleanliness drive was carried out for 21 days in Khairamban market area to make it neat and clean under the Blooming Manipur campaign. Dr. Elangbam Bishwajit, coordinator of Blooming Manipur, said he was inspired by a UK-based similar campaign named Britain in Bloom, and thus Blooming Manipur was initiated to make the state beautiful, green and clean.
Masjid pot lang thokta bida posan absan da bida aphada ma pham oiraga masjid mayamna pot leiba da natana akhoi gi chahi chatre surba kaithel se amukta yenguge kamain tawgi yenguge haibagi amal lakpagi wakhalon se laagadi kaithel ase hojik phawriba kaithel ase amuk hena masak phajaraktuna angang singa hogroi angang sing se da yamna nungsiba yamna nungaiba sense of responsibility amal laktuna ikon komada akhoi gi sense of belonging se masima lakadrang khanjai.
IGNOU Regional Centre Imphal today held convocation at Asha Jina Hall, North AOC, in connection with the 30th convocation of Indira Gandhi National Open University, IGNOU Maidan Garhi, New Delhi. This was the 10th convocation of Imphal Regional Centre. Certificates of various degree and diploma courses were distributed to 21,811 students across the country. For Imphal Regional Centre, certificates were distributed to 3,592 students of master's and bachelor's degree, diploma and 34 certificate courses. 66 students were awarded gold medal at the 30th convocation held at IGNOU headquarters. Kim Vahoy Kipgund of Manipur also bagged gold medal. National Students' Union of India, Manipur State congratulated the National Institute of Technology, TAKIL, on securing the 87th position in the National Institution Ranking Framework declared by Ministry of Human Resource Development. Addressing media persons at Congress Bhavan, NSUI President Bukram Bamkin Chandra said, NIT TAKIL securing 87th position in India is a proud moment for the state. However, it is embarrassing that Manipur University and around 58 colleges in Manipur could not get a place in the list. He appealed to the government and Education Minister to look into the matter at the earliest. He said, due to lack of facilities in educational institutions in the state, students are going to other states for their studies, affecting the economy of the state.
Another train number the education in Manipur the lack nanaba hidden I VC the so college principal mayam the so adagi handaki coalition government ki new government ki new education minister da so ai taseng na appeal tawjari madudi education si anoba mayon na machunghan binaba education gi line sida satra khunai sibu chawkhat hananaba afaba society ma sengbat sagat pada koi satra sida mityeng changbiraga mathang da di hena afaba news ama puraknaba koi asigumba ranking marak sida chanba ngamnanaba masidai da lairiba koi educational institute myam se koi hena develop tawhaningeba.
Narcotics cell Imphal was seized 300 grams of heroin number 4 worth over 30 lakh rupees from a person identified as Tungsang Makunga, 50, wife of Korungthang from Laiching Maipo Khol Chandal Machi block, now staying at New Chakon. Narcotics cell Imphal was arrested Tungsang this morning around 11 near SBI at MG Avenue. Subject-wise group discussion of head examiners, assistant head examiners and examiners of different subjects of higher secondary examination 2017 will be held on April 22nd from 9 a.m. to 12 noon at TG Higher Secondary School and Council of Higher Secondary Education, Manipur. Secretary of Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur, Dr. M. Vidyasagar, in a press release requested all concerned to participate in the discussion without fail. It's time for a small commercial break. Lots more coming up right after this break. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the break, and you're watching Prime Time English News. One-day financial literacy awareness camp was held at Kongampat, Wangleka as a part of digital banking campaign. The camp was organized by Development Commissioner for Handlooms Weavers Service Center under the aegis of Ministry of Textiles. Information on Bharat Interface for Money Bheem app, Bunkar Mitra Helpline India Handmade Bazaar and E-Dhaga app were also given to the people at the camp. Speaking at the event, Chairman of Manipur Handloom and Handicrafts Development Corporation, MHHDC and Lamsang MLA S. Rajan said, apart from art and culture, handloom and handicraft products introduced the state to the world. He said the state could be developed by taking advantage of digital banking.
Aikogi saktam ase sumna gi art and culture ngakna ta ka damnate aikogi handloom and handicraft na aikogi photo aikogi nat ki oiba lejari bai aikogi lungi amadi handicraft ki lei bai aikogi khutcha aikogi puthoi ko photo mayam singa se prithvi gi mapam bodi mota aikoina sandokna masi manipur gi handloom dagi puthora ko ni manipur gi lumni manipur gi handicraft na ki mapandagi la pamina ka pami suguma mayam ke koina putopa ka dai koini Manipur se prithvi da matak ta ku su ya ba tu kumba dipame na mo oiram be ai gi lamsang kendra su anoba cluster ama hagaga chali se mayam puna maksinga se yum da pham bhamna thabak su ya ba ge du kumba tauna na ba ai
Life Vigil International Manipur has condemned the plea of the Attorney General of India, Mukul Rohatgi, to review the directive of the Supreme Court of India on July 8, 2016 to investigate cases of extrajudicial executions in Northeast and Jammu and Kashmir. Life Vigil International Manipur in a press release said the plea of the Attorney General is unconstitutional and contradictory to the provision made under Article 21 of the Constitution of India. Old age pension sponsored by Social Welfare Department was distributed for pensioners of Khetrigao constituency at Nungthil Chaibi Community Hall today. 5-month old age pension of ₹200 per month from April to August 2015 was distributed to 1,082 elderly persons between the age of 60 to 79 years as per National Social Assistance Program NSAP Indira Gandhi Old Age Pension Scheme IGN OAPS, while for 201 elderly persons above 80 years the amount was ₹500 per month. Lomi Sinmi Apun Balup Lausal is organizing a cycle rally on April 16th on the theme Lopam Kansi Mahausagi Khal Kahengumsi. More than 100 people are expected to participate in the rally, which will kick off from Imphal and cover Bishnupur and Thoubal. Addressing media persons at Lausal office in Brahmapur, Guru Aribam Lekai, General Secretary of Lausal Maibam Sunil said, in the last decade, government buildings and other structures have been constructed in the valleys, paddy fields, and the area of farmlands has shrunk, affecting the farmers. Sunil emphasized the need to preserve the fertile paddy fields in the valley, which constitutes just 10% of the total land area of Manipur. He also appealed to the new government to look into the matter and take measures to solve the problem. He urged the people of Manipur to conserve the fertile paddy fields. It may be recalled that Lausal conducted one-day awareness program on April 9th on the theme Safe Agriculture, Land and Permaculture.
Say manga mamang di akhona lokan bigi matang ta struggle yam chatharki aduna sarkar plan project over the lopam to busing si akhona thing na lakpani aduna adugi potu akhona makhata na thing na su leihidori ni khoi da thajabada center gi oiba khoi gi Narendra Modi gi government sina hojik ta hairi sidi lopam kalu haibani adu organic farming sidi da yamna emphasis pi haibani masigi posi da khona Manipur da su sum sarkar amala abani na khoi na hairubada tarubada angangubada soidan tarani habigi khoi da asa lei aduna atu matam da Manipur da khoi gi land use policy puthорактana Manipur lopam singse kan bada chaw mating pang kani habigi thajabadune khoi da thamjari.
The 8th branch of Panthoibi Housing and Microfinance was opened at Wangkai Konung Mamang today. Chairman and Director of Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and Panthoibi Microfinance, Thokchom Hemo, inaugurated the new branch. The new branch will provide housing loan and microfinance to the people of Nomaibung, Singchamai Chekon, Chingmairong and Kurai Lamlong.
Ado ngasi hangduk sariba branch asina magi around ngasagi Konung Mamang branch haibatare masi Nongmaibung ka se Chekon Chingmairong lam Kurai Lamlong sumda nakan hairakandana Singjamai si ma'am si loina cover tawjaga doba branch samakani aduna actually it is also a very humble message to the people of this area around the branch thamjani wakhalondi hangjariba branch sida ma'am khudimak business to very sing aduga yum sanana bagi home loan darkar leba sing subsidy awba sigi khudong chaba sing ase lobi na bagi damta sida lengbiraga tana bi yagani.
Now to sports news. Neroka FC Sangakpam beat their rival in the match of the 2nd Division League. In the ongoing 2nd Division League under the aegis of All India Football Federation at Corporate Stadium, Mumbai, Kenkre Sports Mumbai played as home team against Neroka FC Sangakpam. Neroka FC Sangakpam's Odli Felix Chiri's lone goal in the 76th minute defeated Kenkre Sports Mumbai 1-0. With the win, Neroka have scored 4 points. Neroka FC will play the third away match on April 16 against Fateh Hyderabad at Gachibowli Stadium, Hyderabad. FC Imphal have entered the final of the T.H. Birchandra Veteran Invitational Football Tournament. In the second semi-final match played today, FC Imphal trounced BAP Farm Kaishampad 4-0. El Surchandra, T.H. Krishna and Subol and N. Itocha needed the winning goals for FC Imphal in the 1946, 51st and 56th minute of the match. The final match will be played between Veteran Sports Association Imphal, Thangmeiban and FC Imphal. In a match of the first Paradise Union Pudongpham Pupu Cup Under-17 A-side football tournament, NFC Sejang beat CYFC Chinko 4-3. O Pravin netted 3 goals while Jitin netted 1 goal for the winners. In another match, 3 goals from El Shamu and Surachan and Toy Toy took YSMC Tangkham to victory against YMC Harauro by 3 goals to 2. 21 teams are competing in a tournament organized by Pupu Pundongpam at Lamlai High School Pundongpam ground. Junior National Football Championship for Dr. B.C. Roy Trophy will be held from April 22nd to May 17 in Cuttack, Orissa. General Secretary of All Manipur Football Association in a press release said 19 players from Manipur who are participating in the tournament to report on April 15 at 11:30 a.m. at Kuman Lampak Artificial Turf for training. A shooting range named Jupiter Shooting Range was today opened at Imphal Public Higher Secondary School, Kanchipur. Parliamentary Secretary L. Ramesho, teachers and students of the school attended the inauguration. Principal of the school, A. Kennedy, said a swimming pool will also be constructed at the school to encourage participation of students in games and sports. Fitness center was opened at the school on April 13, 2013.
Ase angang singna mai masing tamada karigumda directa karigumda sana kita bangang yaura kasu sports room da pusale hairaga sports room da kitang amuk in ba yakatra habigi bakalonda ngasi ki shooting range asisu school asina aikogi lai masing tambagi saruga moina apam sidamo aikoi hangduk sabani rifle association asigi makhada amadi government of Manipur ki makhada laiba youth affairs and sports ki shooting range oiriba asigi hairibo akoigi official sing waza sing makoigi lamjing lamdak makhada haibo shooting range asi aikoina hangdokpa ngamjabani.
Before we end the bulletin, a quick look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Biren says unemployment is the cause of restlessness among youth in Manipur. 2 cadres of Pre-Pak Pro surrender before Chief Minister Biren. Minister Nkaishi recalls contribution of Dr. Ambedkar as a social reformer for the development of Dalits. People of Patsoi constituency allege malpractices in vote counting in assembly election, demand recounting of votes. And school students join Blooming Manipur and plant flowers at Kwairamban to keep the women's market neat and clean.